Come on, bro. There we go. Alright, alright, we're back. Give me 1 sec. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I was gonna say more. Okay, so, yeah, we're definitely gonna re-upload this at this point. I was thinking maybe I could get away with not re-uploading, but I think we're just gonna re-upload. We're just gonna re-upload. And yeah, we're definitely not getting back to regular streaming anytime soon. But, yeah. Okay, so can you repeat what you were going to say the previous 3 minutes? We missed all that? No, I know, I know. Real quick, I do just want to go ahead and say what happened. I think whatever it was complete and total. Like, I don't think it was the bitrate dropping down, like, below zero. Or, I'm sorry, below one. Did the universe collapse? Maybe. Oh, can I refresh the chat? Can I do that real quick? Hold on. How would I refresh it? It was still 4 hours, though. Yeah, okay, well, there we go. Technically, the stream was 4 hours. um... Hmm. Okay, I don't really feel like trying to figure this out, so we're going to do something new here for the chat. Wait. Oh, I gotta be real careful about this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't think I have any sensitive info on screen. Pretty sure I don't. Alright. Ah, bro, come on. There. Um, Look, guys, you can see icons for once. There we go. Oh, wait, oops. Nope. There we go. Not exactly my ideal for how that would look, or how that should look, but this will have to do for now, because I don't think I can, like, easily reset the stream chat. I don't think I can easily reset the stream chat, so, we're just gonna have to use the actual, like, on YouTube chat. Anyway, so what happened was I actually don't think it was what usually has been happening. So usually my issues have been like, oh, my upload speeds are complete dog shit, you know? I can't stream, it's cutting out because the bitrate's too low. Can't send enough information so YouTube thinks the stream's over, and then it makes a new one and all that. Yeah, no, that is not what happened that time. I don't think that's what happened. I think my internet just, like, actually went completely out. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because not only did I have a completely flat bitrate of 0 that wasn't trying to come back or anything, but the Wi-Fi also cut out on my phone. So I think my internet just went out for some reason just now. I don't know if it was like someone trying to reset the modem or whatever. You know, not considering the fact that I'm streaming or what. Like, I don't know what the issue was. But for whatever reason, I lost internet for a minute or so. So what I was saying was, regarding, like, the final bosses and all that, you know I'm, like, a big challenge run kind of guy. I love playing these games how I want to play them. Whatever... Okay. What the hell is that? What is this, bro? Anyway, what I was going to say is, you know I like challenge runs. You know I like playing these games how I want. So it kind of aggravates the piss out of me that, the Origami King's final battle is so incredibly scripted. I don't remember if that's exactly what I was saying, but I think that's like the general gist of it. Like, Origami King's got a lot of boss fights that are kind of scripted. Some of them you have more freedom than others. Origami King's final boss... Nope. You cannot do what you want at all in that fight, and it makes me so sad. Scorpion! Also, you did get the golden hammer, right? No, I haven't. Okay, I don't remember where the other one is. Hold on. We're gonna reset the room. Oh, damn it. It was like right around the spot where I tried digging. Come on. No, I have not gotten the golden hammer yet. Where would that be? She's still very nice. Who? In the Western Desert, with all the cactus, sometimes a glowy spot spawns there, sometimes it doesn't. What? Okay, hold on. We're gonna take care of this first real quick. And hopefully we don't get, like, fucking magneted into the, Temple of Shrooms after this. Somebody stole my fucking boot car! Wonder how the 1,000-year door of the Origami King port is gonna handle the desert areas? I don't know. Whoops, that message about my mom's cat was supposed to be on my other monitor. Oops. Wait, oops. Hold on. No, go back, go back, go back, go back. I forgot to put the stone in. I'm really hoping, by the way, don't spoil me on this, but like I am really hoping that there are more weapons specifically in the Temple of Shrooms. One, because that would be a good place to get a lot of weapons, but also because like I've gotten one hammer so far, and you're telling me there's another one, so I'll have two hammers. But I might have to change the thumbnail and title of this whenever I re-upload it as a video, if I don't really get too many more weapons. Which isn't terrible. I mean, I'll just focus on the Temple of... No, on the Sniff City. I'll focus on, like, the Sniff City residents instead. But, you know. I'm glad it was the tamest possible thing to have sent to the wrong monitor. Yeah. This spot? Nope. King Refolded. Imagine sending the cryptic Western Desert thing to your family. Huh. No golden hammer. And we're back. Hey, Osho. Oh, wait. Not this one. The other one. Also, what's over here? We got a rock. We got a rock. Apparently, I won a TV, legit. Wait, for real? Oh, no, the audio. What's up with the audio? Fading in and out. Hang on. Try refreshing real quick. We got a rock. Apparently I won a TV, legit? Wait, for real? Oh no, the audio. What's up with the audio? Try refreshing. It seems fine on my end. Just realized the chat looks different. Yeah, that's because I couldn't get the usual chat I use to refresh for the new stream. So I just chose to use the YouTube chat. Honestly, if not for the fact that I don't feel like having the YouTube studio window open every time I stream, I would consider just using the YouTube chat. No, wait, no I wouldn't. No, because then I can't do all the fun little animations and stuff like that. Forget it. Forget about it! What TV? I hope a CRT? A CRTV. Bro, where's this golden hammer at? I think YouTube Shorts was disrupting stream audio even when I'm not using it. Dumb design. Yeah, if you're on mobile, YouTube Shorts is a little buggy. If you watch a short and then go into a video through like a link or anything else, it still kind of has the short open in the background for some reason. Like it doesn't close properly. A more modern TV, a Samsung 75 Ultra Crystal 4K something or another. Wow! Okay. I think Discord's got like a similar issue where for whatever reason, okay. For whatever reason, if you're like in a VC for a long time, the more you like open and close Discord, or not like close, but you know what I mean. The more you do that, the more, it starts to like bug out a little bit while on VC. And I think it's because for whatever reason, it's not fully closing the VC menu. So it's like, it's opening more VC menus and not closing them. So you just end up getting, a shit ton of lag until the app just eventually crashes. In my experience. And this has been an issue for like, more than a year at this point. Okay, what that? What's what? Also, I didn't know that the treasure spots could just, like, appear randomly. What if I were to, like, dig here without the treasure spot being here? Anyway, yep, there's the gold hammer. Thank you. Really appreciate that, because I was definitely not going to be getting that otherwise. Now I can earn even more ridiculous amounts of money. Yippee! So I don't VC on phone anymore? Yeah. I've learned something new about this game. Honestly, I feel like that's a better spot for the gold hammer than just some Monty Mole giving it to you, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I just got, like, really confused about that line. One, because I thought Olivia was saying that. But also because, like, I wasn't fully paying attention, so I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? It must be a reference to the Temple of Shrooms. You're standing in front of it! Like, referencing it as if it's, like, in another game or some shit. That confused the shit out of me for a sec. Money, 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 money. Thank you, Linky! Thank you for the €2. Really appreciate it. Thank you. The fun part of having no breakable weapons is getting to save up for non-breakable ones, and being able to find more items and blocks. Yeah. I will admit, having an unbreakable pair of gold boots and now an unbreakable gold hammer is a very good way to save up money really quickly. I also feel like it's a little broken, but oh well. I think I still stand by the idea I had that I feel like the gold hammer and now... I'm sorry, the gold boots and now the gold hammer. I feel like they should have done like a really low amount of damage to discourage using them constantly. Because the damage they do is like decent, so I just keep using them anyway. The Temple of Shrooms sort of reminds you of Paper Mario 64's Desert Temple. Yeah, just in general, they really nailed the whole, like, desert with, like, a hidden temple that rises up out of the ground thing. In this game. Or in both games, rather. In 64 and Origami King. As well as, in, like with the fucking eerie aesthetic and all that. With the eerie aesthetic. Don't let your greed weigh down your heart. It will work out terribly in the afterlife. Okay. I don't call it greed, I call it convenience. Yeah, sorry, my bitrate dipped out again. And that one was just the bitrate, not my internet dying. Funny enough, I got an email a couple of days ago about the whole winning thing, but I thought it was some sort of hacker scam, so I ignored it until coworkers confirmed it was real today. How the hell did you end up winning a TV? Like, what happened? I don't know, man. Like, is there, like, a story behind it? Like, did you enter something? Because I'd still probably be thinking that's a scam. Nah, I ain't dealing with y'all. See ya. Oh. That's right, random ass event battle from an enemy that drops on you. Woo! Love that lineup of accessories. That's great, Olivia, thank you. I did not need to learn that, like, 3 chapters in, basically. Look, it's the epic sticker star callback. Yeah! Scuttlebugs! Arid scuttlebugs. Interesting. Oh wait, you were talking about... Okay, never mind. Unless this group of ancients is a different group from the ancients in Super Paper Mario, you mean Sticker Star? Nah. Nah, because like Sticker Star Sticker Star still takes place in like a different region of the Mushroom Kingdom, and then this game takes place very blatantly in the Mushroom Kingdom, so I want to say they're probably the same. Because of this, actually, I've kind of like gotten this idea that Sticker Star takes place in a region that is kind of southwest of Scorching Sandpaper Desert. Because Scorching Sandpaper Desert and Drybank Desert both have, you know, these ruins that have these really tall toads in it, you know? They must be related. I do like it being a continued thing, though. It would be funny if they keep referencing it. Which they did, by the way, because we've got fucking anthropomorphic characters on the murals in Mario Kart World. Just like in Sticker Star and Origami King. I'm so proud that Paper Mario is being referenced in Mario Kart. Even one of the bad ones. I like that it's just like an established thing now. Yes, the ancient toads were really fucking anthropomorphic. I still think everything Sticker Star onwards takes place in a perpendicular dimension handcrafted by Dimension to torment Mario. That's one way to see it. So many old civilizations in the Mario, or in video games called the Ancients. True. If Sticker Star influences the main Mario canon, I'm blowing my brains out. Wait, oops, I forgot to have him read the thing. Thank you. Read, motherfucker, read! Oh, I see, you started a new stream? Yeah, unfortunately I had to, because my internet cut out completely. And YouTube ended, so... That was a really weird jump. Excuse me, I need some water. Okay, my higher-up coworker confirmed it was a work-related thing. We had enough customers for everyone to win great prizes, so supposedly I'm not the only one who won a TV. What the hell, bro? Why can't I work at some place where I win a TV? Instead, all I win is a free smoothie every day. Which is fine, I guess. Bro, get off my ass. Thank you. I'd love to just win a fucking 4K TV. Are you kidding me? Oh well. Bro, win a second Nintendo Switch too, so that when things eventually become possible with it, I feel a lot less afraid to do that. Hee hee! Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Like, look at this shadow work. You would not see this shit in Color Splash. This is why I feel like Origami King's definitely very distinctly different. Ooh! Look at the fire. Look at my shadow. I'm gonna get ya. Faceless toads were freaky. Dude, they'd be so freaky if this wasn't a Paper Mario game, not gonna lie. That one anti-guy folder gets around a lot. Yeah. Uh-oh. How did I run out of confetti? I never run out of confetti. Whoa, I like what y'all did here. Oh, that looks way cooler. I don't care that it's just a color thing. Can you fuck off, bro? Oops. Get out, 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 get out. Bro. Very nice. Mario getting sent directly to hell and Super Paper Mario was sort of weird, not gonna lie. I don't really think anything of it. Because Super Paper Mario Super Paper Mario made it very clear that everyone kind of ends up in the underwear first, and then if they're judged to be good by Queen JDs, they get to go to the over there. So, like, I don't really think anything of it, personally. There was actually a choice between a few prizes, some high-quality AirPods, a smart calendar, a $500 gift card to some place I don't recall, a smartwatch, and a TV. $500 gift card. Sorry, I'm yapping about this too much, by the way. It just genuinely caught me off guard. No, it's all good. I'm just, like, shocked, dude. Never heard of a workplace being that generous to its workers. Wonder how Hole Punch got down here? That's a good question. I watched a different streamer play this mod, and his chat was full of new gens that didn't understand or appreciate all the callbacks from this mod. That is something I worry about a little bit. Not gonna lie. All the people who, like, grew up playing Color Splash and Origami King as their first Paper Marios. I don't think it's bad, inherently, but, like, I do hope it doesn't cause, like, too much pushback to the older games, or just, like, the higher level of creativity that the older games had, if that comes back with the next titles. It was weird, they didn't care about all the stuff the mod added, and they just kept nitpicking everything that was changed from vanilla in a modded playthrough. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Can you turn around? Yeah. That looks a little funky. Anyway. Sorry. My throat was really giving out by the end there. Oh my god! What the fuck? Alright, so we've turned the fucking paper cutout soldiers into weird looking toads? Sure. Alright, let's do it. Do they work the same? No. They're glyphs. Okay. Well, I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see their attacks. Fans who are confused why there are mini mushrooms and 1-ups as healing items. I mean, to be fair, I was a little confused about that the first time I played Super Paper Mario. Having come from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But, you know. I might have to start talking a little bit less for the rest of the stream. Sorry, I'm just like really worn out at this point, as far as my throat is concerned. And I've got a little bit of a mucus buildup now. It's making it difficult. It's making it a little difficult. I'll try to keep talking, but like, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be able to do there. Just being sent to my house, so maybe before it comes in. Gotcha. You know, I am like honestly glad that I have been streaming for so long that I am able to talk this much for almost 5 hours straight. Even if it does start like affecting me, the fact that I'm able to do it for this long and not really be bothered too much by it until it starts to like actually get in the way of my talking. I'm pretty proud of that, not gonna lie. You didn't read my joke in the right order? Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry. Hold on. There are two types of Refolded ones, or Refolded fans. The fans that appreciate all the callbacks and reintegrated traditions from the original trilogy, and the fans who are confused by their mini mushrooms and one-ups as healing items. Yeah. Small thing here. If Paper Mario the Origami King makes it onto Nintendo Music at any point, I really hope that they include a lot of the tracks like this. Because Origami King's got a lot of ambient tracks that aren't usually included in a lot of fan soundtracks on like YouTube or whatever. And even like in-game, there are a lot of music tracks missing from the music player. You know, this being one of them. So I am really hoping that if Origami King gets added to Nintendo Music at any point, that they actually like have it very complete. Because that was one of my big pet peeves back when this game first came out. There was so much music and so much of it like not in the music player that fans putting together soundtracks on YouTube and all that were missing quite a lot of tracks. And every time I played through the game, I just noticed more and more of them. I think there are still a couple that aren't up easily. I do have one that Mr. E managed to rip that I can't really find anywhere except for like one specific soundtrack extras video that someone uploaded. So I'm going to probably upload it myself at some point if I can ever just stop forgetting that it exists. It's from the first room of the Sea Tower, the first time you enter it. The Origami King Sound Archive has all of them on his channel. Oh, good. Very good. I still might upload it, but, you know. Bitch, you missed. Money. Sorry. I was trying to say money, but then my throat started... My throat started stinging because I swallowed weirdly. And it kind of went up my nose a little bit. So then I decided let's just be silly about it. Hey, here we go. A third new weapon this chapter. Parallel boots. Jump on foes in front of and directly behind you. Ooh. Okay. Shame. Thumbs down. They don't take me to a parallel world where everything is swapped around. Damn it! Alright, well, let's go ahead and check them out if we can get a good arrangement for it. I don't really know the exact attack patterns yet, but... Or not attack patterns, arrangement patterns. But it's alright. Let's get them set up just like that. Huh? Oh, I see. Okay, it's not showing the right field, but it is attacking the black shy guys back there. Okay. Wow! Alright, so it's only the left one that matters. Not the right one. The right one is not who I'm targeting. How many That's my next question. I should have kept a 1x4 line. So that I could see, like, how many down that line I attack. That looks cool. Probably referencing that because of the purple color of the shoes. Or of the boots. Yeah. Love that. The red bar for selecting attacks looks weird and bad, but the red markers on the enemies don't look weird. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Are there, like... I don't think you fight any black Shy Guys except for those specific ones that are, in that one area they're blocking off. Huh? Oh, it will attack all 4... Whoa, wow! So you can attack 8 enemies with this. Alright, noted. Very well noted. Very, very well noted. It does about 18 damage. That's fine. The camera was never intended to zoom out far enough to look at stuff in front of you and behind you. I see. Alright, that's a good attack range. Can work with that. Ooh! Look at that! Huh? Okay, I've literally never seen that happen before. So we have 16 enemies on the field right now, and they did not go out of line at all. They were already fully lined up. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm going to say probably not, but hey, this is a great opportunity to test out the parallel boots. We get to use them 4 times. Are we going to even use all 4 attacks? Yeah, actually, we probably will. I think Mario's going a little further than he's supposed to. This fight's turning out to be pretty buggy, huh? People complain about this freebie being a bug. Oh, it's not a bug? Okay. Well, sure, I'll take it. Shit, I wasn't complaining. I did think it was a bug, but I wasn't complaining. Was this, like, intentionally excuse me. Was this intentionally designed this way, specifically so you could use the parallel boots here? Because that's fucking awesome, dude. That was awesome. Genuinely. Mario's got mad hops. Yeah, for sure. I don't know why I always do this in this order. Why don't I just, like, fucking do the star thing first and then free the toads? Actually, never mind. There are already some, like, push down. A few specific battle formations are lined up like this enough times later on in the game for it to be a viable strategy. Good, good. It's a very fun attack. Oh wait, I could have just... Okay, whatever. This room confused me the first time I played it because I genuinely just did not see the star formation on the ground there. Even with this hint, by the way. Thank you, Professor Toad. Yeah, these guys. I remember you fight these guys. Do you ever, like, fight Black Shy Guys anywhere else in this game, though? In the vanilla experience? Hold it. Nobody comes to see the disco without a pass. Alright. You got it, because you're about to pass away. Ooh, that's a different formation from before. Original game had like a 2x2 with Black Shy Guys and like Bro Koopas. No. Shit, I forgot how to handle that. How to fucking handle this. Shit. Just like that. Alright. No. Nice. You know what? I was gonna wait till next paycheck, but I can afford it, and I'm feeling good for this, or from this fun and good news. So, you gonna finally buy Origami King? Oh shit! Thank you, Yosho, again for another 5 gifted. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Another star pair. Oh, now I get what you mean by that. Okay. That was, like, not registering with me at all. The first time you said that. Ooh! Slightly different enemy arrangement with a Skull Goomba that is not fucking moving at all. Gotta go have a trailer to work with. Have fun! Also, congratulations to the 5 people who have become Yoshis today. Actually, 10 total, I think. Speaking of someone who's been working on modding this game for years and years, go buy the $1,000 remake instead. Yeah, please. Please do. Dude, I was a little upset. I won't lie. I was a little bit upset with Nintendo's recent financial report because they didn't really talk about a whole lot of games. How well they sold, aside from just like the really big ones that came out recently that were selling well. Or not necessarily the ones that came out recently, but just like the ones that were selling really well. Like Mario Kart World, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still selling insanely well. But anyway, yeah, because of that, I didn't get to see if Thousand Year Doors changed at all. So, I guess it hasn't. Okay, so I just had like a moment where it hit me again that my computer screen is 75 hertz. And the reason this is relevant, because, I don't know, I just like looked at my microphone bar and saw how smoothly it was moving and was like, whoa. It's moving smooth as shit. I don't even know if OBS runs at 75 frames per second or like whatever your computer is. For all I know, it could just be capped at 60. I don't know. I don't know how programs like this work. But anyway. That's a remake swimming at around 2 million. Yes, it is. And I would love if it kept growing. But even if it does, I don't think it's going to ever grow enough for us to see that number rise higher from Nintendo. I think we're sticking around the number that we know at this point. No. I don't have a clue. I am glad it outsold the original game at least, but at the same time I also really kind of expected that. I already kind of like expected that it was going to surpass the original, because like the original came out on the GameCube. Remake came out on the Switch during the late life cycle, during the late part of the life cycle, but like it still came out on Switch, which sold amazingly, and it got a shit ton of hype. So like, of course it was going to outsell. I do wish it sold better though, I'm not going to lie. I don't really mind that it didn't pass up Origami King, because I didn't really expect that it would, because Origami King came out much earlier and at, like, a completely different point. However, I still don't know what to do here. Here. Sure, that works. You know, I do kind of wish it outsold Sticker Star. I do feel a little sad about the fact that it didn't. I've already made it 2 million plus 1. Hell yeah. Small thing, by the way, but given the fact that Bobby has sacrificed himself, and given, like, a later plot point where Olivia refers to a bunch of Bob-ombs as Bobbies, because they all look like Bobby, I do find it funny that there are now Bob-ombs in the crowd that are just going unacknowledged. I still firmly believe that Origami King only sold so many copies because it released in a nightmare period of time in the world where the only thing to look forward to was the Origami King. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But also, I think there was also a lot of excitement toward it because it was a very different looking experience from the past two we had gotten. Even if it didn't look like, oh, this is the classic return to form everyone's wanted. You gotta admit, it was still, like, definitely more close to what people were wanting. So a lot of people were willing to give it a chance again. And of course it also released on the Switch, so I think there were just kind of like a lot of scenarios playing in Origami King's favor, where Thousand Year Door Remake didn't really have quite as much going on there, you know? No! That's it? No more weapons? Okay. What? Huh? Okay. I still want to see someone do like a modded camera thing there, where the camera's like in the place of Thrills at Night. So you just see Mario like reaching toward you. I've been thinking about that being a pretty funny little clip, pretty funny little gif for a while. Pretty much since this game released. I was a hashtag funny quirky individual back in 2020. There were a lot more things I found funny. It's different, but it's also different to eat food through your nose instead of your mouth. Here you go, bud. Well, I found 3 of them. I think there's a 4th one I haven't gotten yet. Does anyone happen to know the species name for Tubba Blubba and Matcha Grubba? Yeah, they're called Clubbas. Because imagining one of them hanging around somewhere in Chapter 3, to be honest, seems a bit fitting. Yeah, they're basically just like mutated Clubbas in the same way Bowser's like a mutated Koopa, kinda. Me too. Sometimes I'm jamming out the music so hard, I just have to walk through statues. It's impulsive. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was also, like, obsessed with the scene that you're about to see in just a few minutes. Around the time that I played this game. When I was an Origami King appreciator. Sure, you could paint the exterior of your house with a toothbrush, but it would be way easier to use a tool specifically designed for this exact purpose instead of trying to justify a bad decision. I see. I don't remember what this was about. Hold on, what? No dancing for you. Sorry. What was this about? Oh, right, origami, right, yeah. Wait, I didn't open that? Let me know if I need to speak, like, a little bit louder again, by the way. I almost just went right back into that, yeah. Pipe. The pipe. Get off of me! Get off! Get off! It would be awesome, by the way, if Professor Toad actually, like, carried the boombox into battle. Like this one. Okay. I like that 3D walking stack. Oh yeah, the way they like turn very smoothly. Yeah, your volume is fine, but it's so fast. You probably need to cut your speech speed down by 3/4 or so. Joking. Okay, I'll go back to the speed that I spoke at when I first started this channel. Huh. Again, please don't watch my videos ever. But also, please don't watch my older videos. Just take my word for it when I say I pretty much spoke about this slowly in any video where I was reading off of a script, or even just in general. I do think maybe that my quicker speaking probably has gotten to be part of the reason why I stutter so much. I think maybe I'm just speaking like way too quickly for my mind to be able to handle sometimes, or my mouth for that matter. I'm not gonna sit here and open all these, by the way. Unless there's like some hidden new power-up, not power-up, new weapon in one of them. I'm not gonna sit here and open all of them. Oh no, that speed feels painful? Not even joking, that's like about the speed I used to speak at. So I had a lisp, and I got rid of that, and I used to speak really slowly, and I started speaking a lot quicker. When I get all the trophies overhauled, I want to do a dev stream with Scrooge providing co-commentary. That could be fun. Unfortunately, I kind of suck at, like, actually watching other people's streams. I should really, like, do that. Because I literally, like, put on videos, like, all the time. And I'll even put on stream VODs. Like, after they're over, I'll put on, like, stream VODs. When I'm, like, drawing or whatever else. But I never tend to watch streams while they're live. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm, like, I'm not starting at the beginning most of the time, or what. I don't really know why I don't. I just, like, struggle to get myself to want to. But, if I could get myself to want to, I would love to watch through that. And there's also the possibility that I could just watch the stream VOD later. Quit moving so much, damn. Oh, this is painful. Dude, this is so much faster with motion controls. I'm sorry, I don't understand not using motion controls for this game. Like, I understand it, but I don't really understand it, I'm gonna be honest. They're just so much faster. What the hell? Wait, why was I not... Huh? Was it the toad? Hold on. Let me try on this guy real quick. Oh yeah, it's the toad. Okay. The big detailed buildings are cool enough to not replace the ones that were reused for collectible figurines. Yeah. Is it just me or did your speech get even faster after you finished that bit? After you finished that bit? It might have. Overcompensating. But no. It could also just be because I was speaking really slowly and now I'm speaking quickly again. Funny there aren't actually mummies in the coffins. There are dry bones? It's close enough, right? I'm actually kind of sad that you don't get to fight anthropomorphic dry bones here. It's a little stinky. Anyway. Fucking love this scene, bro. You see, shit like this, I'm pretty sure it was just stupid shit like this is the reason why I fucking just loved Origami King for a while. Because, like, what other Paper Mario game are you just gonna find a random-ass dance number in, like, on a dance floor right before fighting a boss that also is constantly grooving and has a really fucking grooving battle theme? What other Paper Mario game are you going to find stuff like that in? None. That's what. Only Origami King. Just shit like this, bro. Shit like this is why I love this game. But anyway. Who do you trust more for music? DJ Toad or DJ Koopa? Who's DJ Koopa again? Some poor kid probably loves this scene and has no idea who Michael Jackson is. Oh, God. See, we're keeping it up with it. We're keeping up with the Thrills at Night, not even doing the Legion of Stationary boss theme. Or not boss theme, encounter theme. You love this boss a lot? I think this boss is really cool in design. But I got some issues with it also. It's a little bit easy for one particular reason, and you're going to see why in just a moment. I'm going to have to, like, explain it just a little bit, though, just to make sure people are, like, really on the same page with me. It's kind of a similar reason to Fire Elemental, though. Kind of. This boss's gimmick is its undoing. When the next Paper Mario has Jimmy T as a boss fight out of nowhere, oh god. He'd honestly make for a fun mini-boss, I feel. You know what? Turn this shit up. Sorry, I was really stressing my throat to hit those notes there. That was not gonna work if I kept going. You want to dance, bro? Yeah, I want to dance. Let's dance. 1, 2. Okay, so why am I only doing 7 damage? Wait, never mind. That right there is my issue. Right there. That is exactly my issue. So, you may have noticed that no matter how much damage Mario takes here, whenever he gets his max HP reduced, it will not reduce his regular HP accordingly. Bam! Now he's back at his maximum of 53. But whenever you get your face back, it does heal you up according to how much your max HP went down before. That's kind of my issue with this boss fight. I feel like it's a little too easy, simply based on the fact that, oh, wait, what? Hold on. I feel like it's a little too easy based on the fact that, like, your HP doesn't go down accordingly when you like, get punched out. But it does go up accordingly. So you never really feel the need to, or you never really, like, have to heal or anything like that. The fight's pretty much easy, just so long as you can do basic puzzle solving. That's kind of my issue with it. Anyway, enjoy. Kind of fucked up a little bit. I kind of fucked up a little bit. I kind of fucked up just a little bit. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Oopsie daisy. We're good, though. Devolving from a high-tension fight to a war of attrition because you need to not guard or dodge. Just tank it all without much thought. Or you need not. You need not. Yeah, pretty much. Also, I might stop using Power Smash, because I don't know if it's just Power Smash being really weak here, or if the boss has, like, higher defense now, or what. But I need to, like, try some other hammers, because I'm not doing a whole ton of damage with Power Smash. Kind of feeling like I'm not getting super far. But yeah, remember all that damage I just took? Now I've got 111 HP. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's just kind of... I don't know. I feel like the gimmick of this fight isn't the most well-designed. I feel like it would be way better if your HP went down, maybe not, like, exactly linearly with how it goes down, I'm sorry. Maybe not, like, exactly equivalent with how it goes down when you lose, your max HP. Because if you're lower than half, then that just means you die. But, like, I don't know. Still better than doing 1 or 0 damage like in the base game. I don't think you did 1 or 0 damage. Not, like, where I was hitting anyway. Just try a super hammer real quick. See what that does. Oh yeah, that did 10 damage. Okay, no power smash. We're not doing that. Damn, we going for that flashy finish, huh? Alright. Sure. By the way, I love the way that little, like, background element also moves around. I don't know if it's just, like, tied to Mario's icon or what, but it's cool. Little background banner behind the HP. Mario conveniently having the willpower to not become a zombie like the Toads when Hole Punch did the same BS in another modern Mario RPG. I'm not sure what you're referring to with the other modern Mario RPG. Unless you mean like... No, that's not modern anymore. That's far from modern. Even Sticker Star is kind of pushing modern. Oh, wait, what am I doing? The HUD's all just one image? Okay, cool. And we're back up. Damn! Imagine if someone came up to you and decided that they wanted to rip off your back skin. If someone ripped off my ass, I'd be mad. Yeah. I'd be pretty mad. Happy New Year. Is it not gonna... Huh, okay. Usually whenever I click... Oh, yeah, no. Usually whenever I click show on a message that was held for review, it just takes like a second longer to pop up on the live chat, but for whatever reason on YouTube Studios chat, it's not showing it at all. Weird. Holy schmoly, we saved 40 of the same toad. We saved 40 of the same toad! Did it blur the word ass? Yes, in fact, it did it so well that it it also tried to fucking take out that message, even though it had an asterisk in there. Alright, I'm about to be headed home, but listen in while I can, but otherwise we'll be back soon. The stream's not gonna last a whole lot longer. Mostly because, all I'm gonna do now is basically just go back to Toad Town. Sort of. We got, like, one more thing, and then we're going back to Toad Town. Bootlegging is not appreciated in this house. Okay, so, like, one small question regarding Hole Punch punching out the sun. How? Like, that is a genuine question I have. How the hell did it reach that far into the fucking sky part of the set piece to be able to punch out the sun? How did it do that? How did it even get outside of the set piece in the first place, actually? How powerful is this guy? Your favorite part of the game is in the next part? Oh, hell yeah. Does that include favorite part of the mod or no? After party in Shroom City! Was the sun punched out the whole time, or did it happen when Bobby bit the bullet? Exactly. I talked about this earlier, I think probably before you showed up, but something else that's kind of like a small thing that bothers me in certain games is just when, like, it's different times of day in different areas that you can walk to. Like, I get that the excuse for Origami King is probably just that, like, oh, well, the desert is a different set piece. So, you know, that sun was punched out, but the sun in the other set pieces is still there because it's Paper Mario. But, like, you know, even putting that aside, like, I've just never really been a fan of, like, certain areas being stuck in specific times of day while certain other areas are stuck in other specific times of day. It's just a little weird to me. Only reason I can excuse Riverside Station is because you have to get there by train anyway, so... You guys are gonna have your minds blown in the next chapter with some upgrades. YouTube didn't show this in my subscriptions tab for some reason. Yeah, I get the impression that, YouTube doesn't really like me. Real quick, is there, anywhere I could potentially obtain some of the, like, sprites for the assets? Unless it's, like, already included in the drive folder or something. I don't know. Is there somewhere where I could obtain some of those? Because I would love to be able to put the characters or the new weapons or whatever in my thumbnails. And I've just been kind of workshopping it with, like, the dark color with white question mark in the meantime. Get out of here. Ooh, we gotta, like, roam around the desert real quick, see what's changed as far as the enemies are concerned. Good night. Alright, see ya. See ya, Pit. Need a power nap. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, still, have a good nap. You're gonna be quaking when you see what this mod's got in store. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Alright. I think spikes are in the base game, so I'm not gonna bother fighting them, because I'm sure they, like, probably work about the same. The public repository has some stuff? Ooh. Is it, like, on GitHub or something? If you ask nicely on Discord, Scrooge might hook you up. Okay. Oops. Yes, it all makes sense now. It makes sense. Ha 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 ha! I'm not gonna lie, sometimes whenever I see little fires like that, I kind of just want to eat it, you know? I think it's all kept in one big Google Drive. Oh, okay. Look, guys, it's the steaks we fought in Color Splash, but they're frozen now. It's Captain T.O.'d himself. There it is. God, I love the sound design in this game. Anyway. Ooh. Your new HP max up models should be in there, along with the updated pixel trophy. I see. Two Color Splash bosses, 2 versus 1. Yeah, well, they don't know that even though I don't have a grill anymore, I do have the Fire Elemental. This name joke is so much of a sweaty stretch that I can't appreciate it. The Captain T.O. name joke. Yeah, I don't know. The way it's spelled, it doesn't even, like... I don't know, man. But anyway. Oh, they're already cooked to perfection. They're well done. I wish I could eat those steaks, I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of want to eat them. They're probably not great, but whatever. Also, Captain Toad, also with the same design. So I'm guessing, was it a hard no on, like, every partner? Like, no partner designs were allowed to be changed? There's Captain Toad, Sea Captain Toad, and Captain Toad. Yeah. Listen, guys, listen! It's Fortune Island! From Color Splash! It's Fortune Island from Color Splash. Do you get the reference? I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm gonna stop singing today. Somebody help me out. I'm going off tune. So weird how the modern Paper Mario games focus so much on Toads and don't even think to include Toadette or Captain Toad in his Toad Brigade. Yeah, that is a little weird. Especially Toadette. Like, they were making a whole thing out of Captain Toad and Toadette and, like, all that. Trying to make them more and more important characters. From, like, the moment 3D World came out onward. But for whatever reason, neither of them show up in any of the modern Paper Mario games. Which I could excuse it, like, in Sticker Star's case, I guess, because they weren't trying to make Captain Toad as much of a thing back then. But, like, from Color Splash onward, like, come on, bro. Where they at? He's running away! I love the comeback of the Fortune Island theme. I played it fully first time I heard it here. Some people say that there are, like, instruments removed from the Fortune Island theme in Origami King. But it must be, like, the most minor instruments, because I legitimately do not hear a difference. Oh, he talks a second time. Okay, well, never mind then. I forgot. There are 2 total times that Mario talks in the Origami King. And they're both in Chapter 3. But, you know. Or at least, like, the yellow streamer area, if you don't want to call this Chapter 3. I've seen some cool concept for a Captain Toad design, or redesign, Toad redesign, but I just don't think a design was ever settled on for the sprite artist to renovate 100 sprites for a redesign. I see, makes sense. Get it? I see. That's right. That was a fucking insane music transition. But anyway. It's icy because he was trapped in ice. Trapped in ice. I didn't want to get in the car! I don't want to get in the car! No! I want to get in the pipe! Let me in. Bye, Professor Toad. You're starting to lose your toads. Worth... Alright, who's ready for some museum? He's not real, you know. Nope, I'm real. Wait, why is he turning away? But yes, I have the C chart. Jackass. Anyway. Hello there. See, the Sea Captain Toad got a redesign. I see it. Oh, okay, guess we ain't doing museum stuff just yet. Just a heads up, the engineer that was on the boat just now wasn't moving with the movement of the boat. Bad game, 0 out of 10. Origami King's a 0 out of 10 game. Just thought I should let you guys know before you try to buy it. Oh, it's the C chart! Nintendo would never allow this many unique toads in one spot nowadays. Right? Unless it's a remake, I guess, but, you know. I'm, like, still trying to keep my fingers crossed right now, because, like, there is legitimate reason to doubt that we are going to go back to, you know, more creative character designs everywhere, like in older Paper Mario games. You know? Because we haven't actually seen the RPGs follow through with that yet. We've gotten 2 remakes that were very faithful, and that is a good thing. It is very good that they were very faithful. But, aside from that, with Mario RPGs, we got Mario and Luigi Brothership, which had a lot of unique characters, but as far as Toads were concerned, they were all generic Toads, which isn't unusual for Mario and Luigi. I want to preface that. It's not unusual for Mario and Luigi to have a bunch of generic Toads everywhere. I think the original Superstar Saga is the only one that actually tried to make them look different. But, you know, it's like, we don't really have any definitive proof that we're going back to creative times. It's just that it heavily looks like we are. And I hope we are. I really hope we are. But I don't doubt people doubting that we will. I'm sorry, I don't blame people. That's what I meant to say. I don't blame people doubting that we will. Alright, let's see what we got. Also, holy fuck, my Sea Captain design is sitting in the same frame as design Harry Gold made. I don't remember. Poison blooper modeling. Ooh, we were gonna have poison bloopers. The one new enemy in Sicker Star. Stone Buzzy. Hello, nice to see you again. Koopa NPC and Koopa enemy designs. Ooh. Oh! Oh, I see now! Okay. Okay, I see now. I was kind of wondering about those Koopas that had like a slightly different design on Picnic Road. Is this what they were based off of? They were based off of the Color Splash renders? Like the, specifically the promotional renders? Is that what it was? That's cool. That's cool. Shout out to 6 PM Complete Darkness. Fuck the winter time. Yeah, they're the Harry Gold concepts. Spiny Cheap, Cheap Chump, and Deep Cheap. I don't know what's going on with like their bellies, but it looks cool. Tanuki Mario. Hell yeah, I would have loved to see that come back. Or appear in the first place, I guess, since Tanuki Mario was never really a thing in Paper Mario. As far as I'm aware. Electro design and modeling. Very cool. Crazy Daisy and Amazy Daisy. There they are. That looks really cute. That looks super cute. Are we going to see any Crazy Daisies, like, not folded? Ontimo. Harry was a very good cartoonist, and it was great to be able to include his work. I've seen one video from him. I think it was the one that was, like, redesigning Origami King's bosses. Sweet Tea's kitchen design and modeling. That's right, I forgot her name is Sweet Tea. Holy fuck, that coin count. Bean Island map model. Bean Island? See, this is why I'm, like, hesitant about checking these things out, because I don't want to be spoiled. So there's a Bean Island. Or at least there was a Bean Island. Block Stepper designs. Love to see it. Various bro designs. Okay, I wonder what's up with the pink and purple Hammer Bros. In that video, he shouts out Refolded for including some of his designs. Oh, cool. Cool, very cool Trojan Chucks. Frostpatooey. Wait, I keep forgetting I could just... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Alright, well, cool. Fuzzy Jungle Fuzzy and Aqua Fuzzy. Was that one going to be in the Purple Streamer area? Fire spike. Hey! Dude, that looks sick! Hold on. How did you, like... I don't know if that's, like, really high poly or, like, you actually... Someone folded that in real life or what, but, like, that lighting looks really soft. No, that wasn't folded in real life. Not with the way that arm's clipping through the head. Almost had me convinced, though. Almost had me convinced, because it legitimately looks like it could have been folded in real life. Looks very cool. That looks very cool. Hunter did that one? Ooh. Wait, what's this all about? Okay. Ghost house modeling. I remember. I think this is Blender's default lighting setup. It looks very good. Star piece! What was the idea behind that one? Or was that just art someone made? Ooh. Shogun Studios had a whole bunch of rooftops recolored to be fall colored. Makes sense. Would have been cool, considering it's on Autumn Mountain. Or at the base of Autumn Mountain. No, I don't think it's really at the base. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Hey! Trying to remember. Is she walking around Toad Town? Did she make it in? Starpiece comes from a period of this mod's history when we were biting off more than the scripting would let us chew. Yeah, Ratigate. Oh my god. That's a cute design. Please tell me that's got some rep in this game. Anyway. Ooh. Okay, Pianta Sailor Captain. Spear Guy. Cool. Yeah, we're just kind of like spitballing a lot of designs, huh? Oh, and we're back. Okay. Legitimately, I don't know why we didn't use one of the Orange Lady Toad sprite. Didn't use the Orange Lady Toad sprites. It's too direct. Too direct of a callback. Nah. Oh wait, this is not different at all. Ratigator appears on the walls of the Mario Bros. Plumbing building in the live-action segments of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I don't think I ever... I had no idea that was, like, a thing. I just straight up didn't know that thing existed. Oh, wait, I didn't read the description. I don't think it... I think it's just vanilla, but... Log Captain. Legend has it that this cabin was built partially from old Grand Sappy's timbers. It's oddly lifelike. Live inside me. Breezy Tunnel Bob-Ombs. These Bob-Ombs love excavation, so they live underground with a crew of Monty Moles to help them out. Important box. The trusty lockbox that kept Bob-Omb's special Olivia saving items safe. Not even Koopa Blooper could crack it open. I forgot these guys were here. Anyway... Paper Macho Boo. These oversized spirits are as skittish as their smaller counterparts, but turn your back and they'll come flying. And we're back. If this game can set double dip on the Color Splash references, then surely we can double dip on Super Show references. Yeah, Mega Paper Macho Pokey. Mega Paper Macho Pokey. The largest and clumsiest Paper Macho enemy in the world, it falls and rolls around without any regard for safety. Glyph. A mural come to life in the Temple of Shrooms. It looks like it was made recently. Uh-oh. Sniff City Royal Hotel. Snippets know a good opportunity when they see one. They remodeled this Toad Palace into a 5-star luxury hotel. Rodonillo. Or Rodonillo, however it's pronounced. He may look like a shady character, but he's actually a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. Ring Trainer. You won't get far if you can't arrange enemies. This nostalgic arcade cabinet will help you hone your lineup skills. Golden Sniffit Statue. What's a pool party without a glittering golden statue? It's still a pool party, just not as fabulous. Desert Tower. One of 4 giant towers in the scorching sandpaper desert, said to be modeled after a legendary king. Fire Flower. Use this to become Fire Mario. He flings those fireballs without suffering a single singe upon his shiny stash. Such skill. Fire Elemental Statue. One of many stone statues in the Fire Elemental's cave. It's probably a good idea to know how many there are. Temple of Shrooms. King Shrooms is his Temple of Shrooms. It recedes into the sand when it's dark out, like a reverse vampire. Hey, baby. You can tell which ones are vanilla collectibles if they're reused map objects. Yeah. Vanillables. And then this isn't updated, right? You couldn't get it to work? Or did you? Gonna place my bets on no. Alright. Some asshole made a new Fireflower model and didn't think to replace the collectible trophy design. Uh-oh. I'm definitely going to go buy some more balls, but not here. It's going to have to be at the other shop. Ooh, Ultra Shroom Shake. How much do you heal? 60 HP? That's it, bro? Rip. Alright. Real quick. Okay, good. I do have it equipped. We're good. I'll still take some. And also, like, a whole batch of Ultra Shrooms. Don't look at this part, by the way. The enemy thing. Oh, we've already got that. Yeah, I guess we're good for now. Hello there. Boy, what I wouldn't give to be out on a boat right now. Well, you got one over there. Just gotta hitch a ride. Ask Sea Captain Toad nicely. I'm sure he'll just let you on. Really? Still no new weapons to buy from the shop. Okay. I'm really wondering what that top shelf is going to be all about. I love buying balls and bones. There we go. That's for when the enemies are pissing me off. Oh, wait, never mind. We got 5 of those. Well, we'll go ahead and buy them anyway. Mm-hmm. That looked a little funny. Look at the way his hair stretches. Alright. What do we have accessory-wise? New weapons show up after different parts of a chapter happen. Okay. Silver Heart Plus. That's it? Alright. Thank you. I see your texture misalignment. Sorry, I feel like an asshole sometimes whenever I point things out like that. But anyway. Go ahead and save. Is there anything else I want to do here? I don't think... No, there won't be any new recipes at, like, the kitchen. I don't think there's anything else for me to do here, so I'm going to... Wow, there are like 3 save blocks here. The hell? It just hit me, because there's one that's like one over here also, I think. Unless I'm stupid. Which I am. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There is one thing I haven't done yet. Any mistakes are entirely intentional. Sound design in this game is just so clicky. It's so clicky. Such clicky sound design. I love it. Makes me happy. Anyway. Oh, he's got collectible treasures! I'll be getting those. I do want colored pencils. I love coloring. I remember your textures misalignments. I ain't going back in the museum, though, so, like, we'll check these out next time, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. So, not really a whole lot to check out. If you said something to me, I was brushing my teeth. Well, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't brush your teeth. That's hygienic. We don't practice hygienics here. No love lost in the world, right? No. Okay. All right. Well, that... Sorry. Didn't know about this NPC. You've done a much better job streaming this mod than Scott Falco. He got 3 game overs before getting the Shellstones to enter the Earth Temple, while all the older callbacks kept going right over the heads of his viewers. That's really unfortunate. Also, yeah, as far as like the game overs are concerned, I play Origami King. I mean, I don't play Origami King as much as I played Origami King, but you know, I'm used to this game for the most part. I have been hit by a few surprises, you know, especially the Amazy Daisy getting dropped on my head in Chapter 1. But, you know, have I even game overed yet? I know I've game overed once from something that I was intentionally trying. I don't remember what it was, though. But yeah, I don't know. It helps that I'm definitely very used to the Origami King. So, I'm able to, like, adapt to playing a version of it that's just a little different, you know? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. And those of you that are watching the VOD, thank you also. I know I don't usually thank the VOD viewers. I know I don't usually thank the VOD viewers. But especially right now, anyone watching the VOD, especially if you're watching all the way through, it definitely really helps me because as long as I'm having these internet issues, I can't keep my streams up. So I need some way to be, you know, still getting views. So those of you that are watching the stream, thank you for being here. Those of you that are watching the VOD, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. You all have been amazing. And also, please like and subscribe. I'm being so serious. Like, I really do want to reach 1,000 before I move in January. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And I will see you next time. I don't know exactly when yet. Actually, I could find out exactly when. Give me 1 second. Alright, it's looking like Thursday is free. So, I will see you all Thursday next week. For more 1,000-year duel challenge, probably, just so long as my computer can handle it. I'm a little concerned about 1,000-year duel challenge. Now, like, my computer handled Origami King perfectly fine, but I am a little concerned about 1,000-year duel challenge because, like, it already kind of barely handles that sometimes, you know, because it's running GameCube, and it's running Switch, and I'm streaming it, and I've got a PNG Tuber app open and all that, so, like, it's got a lot going on, especially, like, on my graphics card. It's got a lot going on, so I'm a little concerned about the idea of also recording on top of all that other stuff, you know? And my stream, like, I'm really concerned because, you know, all that stuff I just mentioned for 1,000-year duel challenge is what my computer's doing, what my graphics card is doing. But on top of that, now it's going to be streaming and recording at the same time, and the stream is also going to be, like, getting downscaled or whatever to 720p 60. So I'm a little concerned about the load on my graphics card. I won't lie. I was already a little concerned about it before, and I still am now. I'm a little concerned about it, but I believe in my computer. I think it will probably be able to handle it. I really hope. I really hope it'll be able to handle it. But anyway, Yeah, next Thursday, or this next Thursday, you know what I mean. On Thursday, we will be streaming more 1,000-Year Duel Challenge. Hopefully it goes well. I really do. Hopefully I just don't have to do fucking streaming and recording at the same time. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.